Hello, 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 my brothers and sisters, Facebook family, TikTok, YouTube family, and friends. Welcome to another episode of Voluntarily Venting from the Truck. All right. Um, I just want to tell everybody first and foremost, the holidays is coming up for those who support the holidays, who believe in the holidays. Happy holidays. Be safe. You know what I'm saying? Because it's getting hectic out here. Things is getting worse. You know what I'm saying? And we looking forward to things to get even worse. So I just ask you to be safe out here to, you know, um, make sure you watches out for each other. And with that being said and done, let me go into how I feel, how I want to vent today. How I really want to vent is I want to just start off by saying, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. But I can't. Seriously. I just want to say, fuck it. Like, yo, and go in. But I got to be mindful for what I say. But I am going to say this, right? I do want to say this, is that I am truly disgusted on, I am so disgusted on how they allow a racist march to go on in Columbus, Ohio, right? It wasn't a peaceful, to them it was a peaceful march, but a racist march to go on, and nothing has yet took place. Here it is. We know what a Nazi, a skinhead, a KKK, a Proud Boy, a Confederate flag. We know what all them shits mean and what it done to people of color. And to allow a fucking march to walk like that through your city with nothing being done is to show you that, hey, they really don't give a fuck about you. And if they don't give a fuck about you, it's time for you to start thinking about your next plan. Because that was just the beginning. It also went down in Detroit, I believe. But that's just the beginning. That's the beginning of your problems that's about to start. Now, I'm not looking for a civil war, because we don't need that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't looking for a Martin Luther King speech, we should overcome. Fuck that. All right? I'm not looking for the fact that Jesus got my back. I'm not looking for that. Because if we were to go according to what the Bible was saying or any religion was saying, at this point, faith without works is dead. Right? So you put your faith, and you got to put work into your faith. And meaning that, it's time for you to come together and have faith in one another in order to make the belief of your creator come true. You got to put your faith now, us black and brown peoples, we got to put our faith in one another now. We got to stop saying that I don't like you or anything that's going on with us. We got to put that to the side and let our faith work with us of helping one another. If you go according to scriptures and biblical, that's just my thing, my opinion, the way I see it. Faith without works is dead. You're putting all your faith in God, But he said put works to it. And also he stated that how can you sit there and say you love me, someone who you have never seen, but hate the person that you see every day? Now, those are what I'm saying is that we are at a spiritual and damn near physical war, right? But us black and brown peoples, we've been having it hard for the longest. So, for those who are Christians, and I'm not knocking nobody's belief, for whatever you believe in, if you believe in those scriptures, then how can you say truthfully that you love God who you have not seen, but hate your neighbor? And I'm saying that because I'm speaking to my black and brown brothers and sisters. I'm your neighbor. I'm part of your community. I'm part of your genetic makeup, as they would say. I'm part of you. Don't hate me because I'm trying to get up and make a better place for me and my family. Don't hate me because when I was down and I came up and I made something out of it. Don't hate me because I chose to stop doing drugs and make a better life. Don't hate me because I was brought up not to do certain things and live a certain way. See, don't hate me for those things. If you're going to hate me for a person who didn't do those things then. You know, if you're going to hate me for not doing. Love me for doing. And that goes for all of us. Love us for doing. But, again, to my black and brown brothers and sisters, we are really having a problem here of what's going on. And I'm not even, listen, I'm not even talking about Trump. Okay? Because Trump is the least of my worries. Again, for those who was not born in the years of the 60s, 50s, 40s, and 30s, haven't heard about the history, some of the 70s, if you haven't heard your grandmother's story because you little young nappers haven't been around, some of your grandmothers is about the same age as y'all, so they haven't heard it. But those who's up there with me, a 60, a 50, and a 70 baby, heard these stories and, trying to pass it down, know what's to come, and we see it now. It's time to pull out that old box that was sitting in grandma's closet or in the basement for ages and start reading through them textbooks of how to become stronger in life. How can we get a united going on? Brothers and sisters, let me tell you something. Right? It's not a time to dislike your brothers and your sisters. It's not the time right now. Not at this point. It's not the time to criticize none of your brown brothers and sisters. You need to get with them and help build. I don't care if you're Republican or Democrat. I don't care if you're a Christian, Muslim, atheist, or whatever. Black and brown. Let's unite it and build one another up. I don't care if you're rich or poor. Listen, what do you think? You need land? We need land. We need to come together and buy up some land. You ain't got no money. You got other ways of helping. But a closed mouth ain't gonna get fed. And I ain't just talking about food by nourishment. I'm talking about food of knowledge and the whole nine. Closed mouth ain't gonna get fed. And we need that. We need to just say, yo, listen, I don't care what he got. I'm going to help the best way I can. Okay? And in everybody's community, I know y'all have heard someone say something. There's somebody out there talking about saving their community every day. There's somebody out there talking about what they want to do to help their community every day. I say that to say this. I had and am still a part of an organization called the Peacekeepers. Right? And I was out there walking every day for the Peacekeeper. You think I gave a fuck about who was down with us? Do you think I care or what position the commander of the Peacekeeper put peoples in? I saw a cause that was in need, and we went for it. And people joined and came to us for damn near all the wrong reasons, just to walk the coattail of somebody they could say they've been around. You know? Whereas we need to come together, and I'm not walking with this person just to be walking with his coattail, but if that person has leadership, I'm going to build him. And we all should build him and stand behind him. And that's what it was about with Peacekeepers. But I say that to say this is that I walk the streets every day. And some people gave me some criticism, trying to be funny. But I didn't care about that. You still my black and brown brothers and sisters. Ladies, let me say this to the ladies, to my sisters. We already done had problems with our men, and our men had problems with our women. We downgrade y'all. Y'all downplay us. You know what I'm saying? But here's the time right now for the sisters to put that stuff to the side, for the brothers, put that to the side and come together. Yo, my black sisters, y'all beautiful. But I ain't here to look at your body and say just lay up. I'm here to look at you and say let's build shit up. We need soul food cookers in progress, because you know these men gotta eat now to build things. We need sisters that's gonna be, you know, saying strong mentally, you know, and we need to take a stand. I'm telling you, honestly, in every community across the globe, if you hear this, please get 5 or 6 people together. Let's start a meeting somewhere here, phone chats or whatever, and how we can build and unite. Let's talk about that. How we can get something going, you know what I'm saying, in our communities and branch off. Why can't we be franchises? Why can't we have a set here, a set there, a set all over, whatever we start? So we know that if we be needed, we transform like Voltron. We build. We done had the NAACP. We had a lot of other stuff. But our brothers and sisters who don't have money, who don't have nothing, because I don't have nothing, we can make something. And this is across the globe. Do we take up donations here and there and just take the money and run with it? No, we're not even looking for that. But if we come together and say, you know what, there's some land in such and such that is only for this. Let's LLC it, put it in a trust, and it works for us. It's ours. It is ours. We make it happen. If it's in Jersey, is it on the Midwest? Is it on the East Coast? Is it in Africa? Wherever we build it, we own it. When we need it, it's there. And we continue building that empire. And we add on, and maybe our brothers and sisters will follow. But if not, you know what I'm saying? That's something we got. We got it going on. Because we're going to need it. Here in America, the black and brown people need it bad. For real. Make your little dollars work for you. We need to buy land in places where we can grow crops. And delivering our own vegetables to our peoples. Our own eggs to our people. You know, start getting to thinking about supporting our own people. But this is us, what we got. We do that. And we fight for the right, not for the wrong. Not to sit there and say, yo, take my brother out because he likes my girlfriend. Yo, that blood shit, that Crip shit, that gang shit, end it. It's not the time to be fighting over something stupidity. It's not the time to say, oh, I can't go to that place because I got beef with them people on that corner. Let that man with them maskers on their faces step in your community. You ain't gonna do a damn thing. And I'm not saying that to degrade y'all. I'm just telling y'all to wake the fuck up. Please. Wake up before it's too late. Well, damn near too late. Y'all got kids. We all got kids. Y'all are our kids. Let's come together. All our so-called entertaining leaders is damn near gone. Who we grew up on, gone. Who we follow, oh, they found dirt on them and put them away. And we laughing about it. And none of y'all, you don't hear them talking about when they lock some high privileged white person. You don't hear no white media downgrading that person. Putting them all on social media like it's crazy. Even you, yourself, you don't sit there and be like, oh, Harvey Weinstein, he's all on social media. Nope, he was on the news. He said what he got to say, and that was it. Boom, boom, boom. Okay? They put Bill Cosby on the fucking news, on social media. Oh, he ain't shit. This is what we was talking about, blah, blah, blah. Kind of find out Bill Cosby, okay. Kelly, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Oh, he ain't nothing, blah, blah, blah. We downgrade ourselves. We downplay ourselves. All of us. Study saying, you know what? Let's build them up. Because this is what took place. But they are already set in certain positions. Everybody sit there and talk about Oprah, Tyler Perry, Steve Harvey. We need leaders. Let's build them as leaders then. If they are in positions to do so. Minister Farrakhan, listen, I have great respect for him. Great respect. It's time to set people in places. Let's make a community of unity. Let's make these black and brown peoples really understand how they got to become one at Tone. That was in 95 when the minister held that rally. He made it at Tone, meaning at one. Right? The Honorable Elijah Muhammad, who was born in Mecca, Georgia, and I'm not going biblical, but he cleaned up pimps, hoes, and prostitutes. Malcolm X, Marcus Garvey, Honorable Elijah Muhammad, Minister Farrakhan, Martin Luther King. These people cleaned up pimps and hoes. The Black Panthers, Huey Newton. They cleaned up pimps and hoes, as we would say, because that's what it were. You either get cleaned up or get wiped out. And they made movements. That don't stop. Make movements. It was a globe around the world. I remember as a kid, I never forget the black and green and red pick, Afro pick. Red and black, the black and green, or the green and red, and it folded. And you should take that Afro pick and flip it and stick it in your hair. And that was your style with a Afro pick in your head, because you picked out your Afro. You was proud. Sisters and brothers, we was proud to walk down the street with an Afro pick in our head. Then they came with the Afro pick with the fist to let you know we held the fist up. And we stuck that in our head. We didn't wear hats back then, really, because we wanted our Afro to show. But we wanted that pick to show right here or right there. Or damn near some of us was in the front. And it was unity across the globe. We need to get that back. We need to get back to that. So, with that being said and done, till next time, one love, one place, one unity. Black and brown, let's get down.